behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. Then when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. If we do that, we'll be all right.
Put a smile on my face. Big up for it. Fires to the end zone.
Finger slip. Hey, good morning, everyone. I hope y'all are doing okay. I don't quite feel just right just yet, but I'm like I said, I'm on the upswing. Roll Tide, Mr. Bobby. Glad to see you in here, buddy. Stephen Hicks, Roll Tide, Little Joe C. Glad you made it in here, buddy. Jeff Stapleton. Yep, we're ready to watch some live football. Yes, sir. All right. We're going to give it a little bit more time. We're going to go over the rules. I've just about decided what we're going to try to do. And we're going to announce a few things this morning. So y'all put up with me. Like I said, I'm still I can't hardly breathe just right. So y'all look over me there. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and announce the show for tomorrow. This is a very nice lady, world-renowned author. Had a tragic accident, I'm going to call it, at a Major League Baseball game where she lost her mother. And she wrote a book about it, and it's very popular. And she's a very nice lady. So she's got plenty to tell, and she's got things she needs to say. And she's just great. I think you're really going to enjoy the show tomorrow. So y'all try to be here for her tomorrow. We will be doing a live show or interview, I'm going to call it. So the chat room will be open. So if y'all don't mind, kind of watch your language. We don't want to upset her, but if you got questions for her, we'll try to read them off to her and do it that way. I didn't know if I wanted to involve the chat room or not, because I don't want her losing her train of thought during the show. But if she's willing to take questions, we'll ask them. And so if y'all can come up with some good ones as follow along, it's not going to be hard. She's a great woman. I look forward to it. I've been looking forward to it all week, to be honest with you, and I can't wait for it to happen. All right, let's see. We've got, we're going to have tonight's show also. I'm going to come on at 8 o'clock. Let's get on and have some fun. I've got a few things to say, and I imagine some of y'all do too. So let's get on there tonight, and let's have a good time. All right. Keep fading in and out on 7 and 8 people, but I'm going to go ahead and explain the rules. This is a pick'em show. There is no gambling. We're putting up the money, so I'm basically giving it away. But I'm going to try to win my own money back, okay? Everyone that bids in, and that's what I'm going to call it, is a bid. You put your bid in on what you think is going to happen, and it ain't going to be hard to follow because I'll be able to see it, and you got to put it in the chat room or you got to be on the show. Yeah, I know you will, Bobby. I appreciate it, bud. Anyways, the guys that are doing the show with me, and we may have another fan come on from a different team. We don't know. but we're going to try to do something like that. And they get to pick first. And so they're basically their picks will be recorded, and so will yours. I'm not going to sit here and write every one of them down, but the winners, I will put them down after the show because it'll have to happen like on Sunday when all is said and done. So that way, when the games are played, we'll go back and see who won what. We are going to have a tiebreaker just in case. If it happens, it's going to work simple. We're going to basically take the ones that are in the running. You got to be within 3 of catching the next highest guy, okay, or the highest guy that's winning, or gal. Anyways, if you are, then you guys are in the running will have to pick a score, and you got to see who gets closest. Okay, whoever we pick on that particular game or those games, you still got to try to win it just like you're doing now. But at that point in time, those will have to pick certain scores, and we're going to see who gets the closest. So what do y'all think, guys? Is it sounding good to you? And it's simple. You got to win that bid. And let's see. Yeah, you got to win that bid. And if you're winning bid and you you pick the right team, then you will probably have to go to the losing team to figure out who's the closest. Hey, two-time, how are you doing tonight or this morning, bud? AT, glad to see you, bud. Let's see here. I don't see none of my regular guys are coming on. They must be busy. So I'm going to ask Alabama Tide, if you don't mind, come on in here, bud, if you want to. And we'll get started on doing a mock show. So anyways, I'm waiting on them. And today does not count, guys. But we're trying to run you through so you know exactly what's happening, how it's going to flow. Like I said, we got people on here with us. We will let them go first in their picks. And when we get done with those first picks, say we pick a game, I will basically tell you, okay, your bid starts now. And then that's when you start putting in your bid on who you're going to take. Okay. It will be by the spread. It's not going to be over and under. We're not trying to make it sound too hard. It's an easy way. You just got to use your brain. You just can't say Alabama's going to win. You got to pick the score. I would not pick the score, but you got to pick the spread. That's what makes it a little bit more fun. And I think you guys will enjoy it. We used to do it at work, and we used to love doing it. So, anyways, I still don't see AT. AT, you coming or not, babe? Because I want another face on here with me. I'm too ugly to be here by myself. All right. Oh, so when you look at these spreads, guys, you'll see a minus. And that minus could be minus 20, 20 and a half, 20.5. And what that means is if you pick Alabama to win by 20 and a half, that means they have to score 21 points for you to win that bid. And if you pick, let's say, Mississippi State, you're saying that, no, they will not beat Mississippi State by 20 points or 21 points. You think if they do beat them, it will be by that much. If you go that route, you win. So, say Davey keeps it close first half. Yeah, we're not going to do the overs. So that's just too much. I want a game that people can win. So all we're going to do, quote, is the spread. All right. AT, you coming or not? You're killing me, babe. You're killing me. All right. Until he gets here, we're going to start off this week. We're going to have the Navy and Notre Dame game. And we're going to follow that up with Hawaii versus Vanderbilt. And the third game, seeing how we don't have an Alabama game, we're going to keep it in state, and we're going to go UTEP versus Jacksonville State. Okay? And way to work is I'm hoping one of the guests that will be on, they will go off and say something about it. Hang on a minute. All right. Remember, watch your language, guys. Oh, and by the way, hey, AT.
Yeah.
By the way, let's keep the chat room clean, just in case we got kids walking in. It is Saturday morning. I don't have any, but somebody else may, so we don't want a lot of language on this show. In particular, Saturday night's a different story, but Saturday morning, let's keep it clean. Where was I? Let's see. All right. Let's see. So, anyways, so at this point in time, if this was a real show, I will go to AT and I'm going to ask him. I say, Navy and Notre Dame. AT, what are your thoughts on that, and what's your pick? Hey, you.
Hey, you. How you doing, brother?
thing.
No, Notre Dame and who else? I mean, I didn't catch your example.
Notre Dame versus Navy.
Yeah, Notre Dame should be favored in this game. They got a better running game. I think their just overall strength will be better. And if it's anything under, I'd say 12.5 points, I'd take Notre Dame to beat Navy by at least by 13. So you I'd look at spread maybe 12.5 to 13.
The spread right now is Notre Dame is picked to win by 20.5. Basically, they got to win by 21 to win your bid.
Yeah, but considering the first game of the year, and I think they're gonna have more mistakes than they're not. So for the first game, I would take Navy to cover. Notre Dame would win, but Navy would cover.
When you say Notre Dame Navy to cover, you saying they're going to lose, but they're not going to lose by 21.
Right, they're gonna lose by 16 or 17.
16 or 17. Okay. All right. And if we have another guest, we will ask their opinion and see where they go with it. So when it comes down to me, whatever information they don't say, I will say it is mine too. It is going to be played in Dublin, Ireland. Notre Dame has a new quarterback this year. It was a transfer. That's why Tyler Buckner transferred to Alabama. But it being played in Ireland, Navy has never been what I call the greatest football team in the world. I do believe that Notre Dame's going to cover this. So my pick is I'm picking Notre Dame. Okay? So now at this time, guys, everybody's made their picks. It is your turn. Who do you want to put in that's going to win the game by spread? So I'm looking at the chat room, and I'm giving you time to put in your take. You don't have to say anything. Just pick. You want Navy because you think Navy is going to. They may lose, but they won't, or they'll win it outright either way. But they will not lose by 21. So go ahead and make your picks, and let's see how y'all do too. Because that's what it's for. Because if you win it, you get a point, and you're able to win 3 points every time we come on. All right.
So whoever you, just to clarify for myself, Icebox, whoever you pick, you put down who you pick to win or lose, whether your point spread, if it's Navy, Notre Dame, and you think Navy's going to cover, then like I said, you just type in the word Navy. You don't have to put in Navy to cover. Just type in Navy, and you don't have to give no description.
Nope. All you got, if you think Navy is going to lose, but it's going to lose by less than the spread, just put in Navy. If you think Notre Dame is going to win and win by the 21 points, you put in Notre Dame. That's all you got to do. Okay. You ain't got to put in a particular score. Hey, Rags, how you doing, bud?
Hey, y'all. How you doing this morning?
Phew, still don't feel too great, but, we're getting there. We're getting over it. Yep. So he's trying to go over some of the rules and kind of give them some examples so they'll know what to do next week. I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and get you warmed up too. We were talking about how this scoring system is going to work. And Steven, you don't have to do that, but you ain't got to worry about the score. That's involving too much. More or less like what Bobby is saying. You put down Notre Dame 34, Navy 14. Well, that's a 20 points. You would want to pick Navy, okay? Because the spread is 20.5, which means Notre Dame has to win by 21. So basically, if you want 34-14. All you need to put in there is Navy. Okay. Bobby put in there, I will say Notre Dame by 30. Go ahead, Rex.
Oh, no, I was telling Stephen Hicks. He said, roll tide, Rex. Roll tide, Stephen.
Yeah, so Bobby's got it pretty much right. He says Notre Dame by 30, so he would put in Notre Dame because he thinks they will cover the spread. Todd Colbert just put in Navy. He has said that basically Notre Dame may win, but it's not going to be by 21 points. Okay. Rags, what's your take on the Notre Dame Navy game? The spread is 21 points, 20 and a half, so you might as well say 21 points.
Yeah, I say Notre Dame going to beat them by 17, so according to your rules, I guess I'll be picking Navy too.
You would be picking Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So right now, as far as what's going on here, I've got Jeff. I don't see your bid in, bud, but I do have Stephen Hicks. He's picking Navy basically. Bobby's picking Notre Dame. I picked Notre Dame. Todd Colbert's picking Navy, and Stephen Hicks is saying Navy. Okay, so y'all get the gist of it. Sounds good. Sounds real good. And I'm giving you time. Jeff Stapleton says Notre Dame. Guys, you might want to be just a little bit quicker on putting your bids in. That's why we're doing it today, so you can get used to it. Because, I don't want to keep the guys on, for an hour. Go ahead, AT.
Question about the games that they're going to be picking. Maybe I missed it earlier because I couldn't get on my computer. Didn't want to act right when I first logged in. The three games they were going to be picking, are they how much notice they going to have? Is it going to be like a 3-day notice of which three games that you're wanting to choose from, or how big a notice are they going to have? It's who you're choosing from.
Day of.
Okay.
Day of.
All right. Tim,
now we may know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But basically, what I'm going to do is pick an outside of the box team, somebody that's not in the SEC. Somebody that we would be, say, like the Texas versus Oklahoma. We've said it before. Let's see. It could be, Michigan, Ohio State versus Notre Dame, something like that. Somebody that's not particularly in the SEC, but it's going to be a good ball game. Yeah. And we're going to try to find the best one that we can, and that'll be our outside box, and we'll call it. And then that's when I'm going to pick a SEC game. It doesn't necessarily mean LSU versus Mississippi State. I think that same week, and you pretty much know what's going to happen next week outside of the box. We're going to have Alabama, Mississippi State. I figure we'll have LSU versus Florida State. I figure that'll be a good one. And we'll have an outside of the box. So you see where we're going with it. We're going outside an SEC team versus somebody, and of course we'll pick Alabama's score. And the week that we don't have a game, we'll come up with another team. Whoever we like the best, or what may be an important game. You might say a Georgia-Auburn game might be our SEC game, and followed up by Alabama plays whoever. Because we are an Alabama channel, so we will pick Alabama every week. All right. I'm going to go with my SEC team, Hawaii versus Vanderbilt. I really wish Nick Saban Jr. had gotten on because he done a good video of it this week. I thought it was pretty good. All right. AT, you want to give us your take on the Vanderbilt-Hawaii game?
I really hadn't known much about Hawaii this year. I mean, Vanderbilt being an SEC team, I'd have to go with Vanderbilt. You'd think Vanderbilt might be favored by a field goal, and I hadn't seen any of this, so I have no clue what the point spread is for who or what, but straight up it'd be Vanderbilt.
It is 17 and a half, so that means they have got to win by 18 points.
Vanderbilt is?
Yep.
I definitely that's pretty good. That's right on where I think for the first week. The first week of the schedule is going to be hard because everybody's nerves, the first game mistakes, and your quarterbacks, yada yada yada. I can go along for them, but I don't want to do that. I would have to go with I'm going Hawaii. I just don't
Hawaii.
think Vanderbilt's offense is going to score 28 points.
Okay. All right. Rags, what do you got?
I think I'll go Hawaii also. I'm not sure what Vanderbilt has going on. With first game of the season, it'll be a few maybe turnovers and stuff like that. I say Vanderbilt maybe by 10, 14, something like that. So I'm gonna go Hawaii. Just a little
Okay.
bit under 17.
Okay. All right. They are picked to win by 17.5, Jeff. And a half. That half always means it goes up to the next number, so it'll be 18.
Right.
All right. Clark Lee is the coach, and he's been doing pretty good here lately with Vanderbilt. They are playing at Vanderbilt, if I remember correctly. They played last year in Hawaii. Vanderbilt beat them 63-10. So I don't see no drop off, and I don't think Hawaii's made it that much. Plus Vanderbilt playing at home, I'm gonna take Vanderbilt.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them points. So Vanderbilt has got to win by 18 points for me to win this bet. And you guys say Hawaii is going to stay with them and not lose more than by 18. So in other words, Hawaii has to stay within 18 points. So if Vanderbilt beats them by 50 to 20, y'all, or 50 to 30, y'all lose. But if Hawaii scores 33, y'all win. Okay. We follow along on how that works. Okay. All right. Our next game would be UTEP versus Jacksonville State. UTEP is favored by 2 points. Okay. So if you pick Jacksonville, they go. That's an Alabama team. I thought that was a great idea, Rags. Great idea. They have to basically win outright or only lose by 2 points. So, anyways, all right. AT, go ahead.
I'm supposing this game is at UTEP.
Nope.
No, this is at Jacksonville State.
I'll take
at their
Jack
home.
State. I'll take Jack State, no doubt about it.
Take Jack State.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think they might be the better team straight up. Well, go ahead.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's what you want. You want people to excuse me, guys. Go ahead, Rags. What's your take, bud?
I think Jacksonville will whip them up and down the field. And guess what? Old Rags might be in the building for that game. So I have to pick Jacksonville State. This is going to be Jacksonville State first game, I think, in the Conference USA. And they got a lot to prove today, right? They want to show that they belong. And, hey, guys, catch old Rags of Fitness, especially if I post in the community section saying, hey, Rags is in the building. Come on, check in. We're going to get some behind-the-scenes stuff. Jacksonville State, baby.
I love your videos. I do. When you do that kind of stuff, I love it. I don't get to comment all the time, but man, I'm sitting there. You know I do. I'm sitting there watching what you're doing. I love that stuff. I absolutely do. So you're going to the game?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah. It's a 90% chance. I got to go to the post office in a few and get these guys off their giveaway winnings or whatever. And hey, I'm probably gonna be out, man.
Outstanding. So if you're going to try to go to this game, does this time suit you?
What you mean, every Saturday?
Not every Saturday, because I know every Saturday you can't come on, but next Saturday I come on at 10:30.
Now next Saturday. Oh, you saying since I'm gonna try to be at the Alabama Tennessee game, right?
No.
Jacksonville game you was talking about.
Well, what I'm saying is because
Jacksonville State's today.
Yeah, just today. Well, actually, next week I'm gonna try to be in the building for Alabama Middle Tennessee game. I could try to get on. I've been having troubles with this old crazy. Y'all know how this crazy phone is. I'm always running out of battery and stuff. But I could try to get on while I'm there, and we could talk. We could show some stuff behind the scenes or whatever. But no, the game is late at night, so yeah. I should be able to do it. The game is not until what, like 6:30 or something like that.
Yeah, 6:30.
I should, most definitely should be able to do it.
Well, I'm trying to consider your time to get up, traveling time, that kind of stuff, and getting ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like 3 hours and something for me to get there. So I do have a little traveling time. And I do want to wake up and watch something before I go, but we'll see. You know, me and you, I could talk to you behind the scenes or whatever, and we'll figure something out.
Okay. Right now, I'm looking at from the way things are acting this morning. I come on at 10:30. I thought about coming on at 10, but just trying to get the stuff settled in. But anyways, all right. Let's say, and you picked who? Jacksonville State.
I got to pick Jacksonville State, man. I got a thing for Jacksonville State. Fun fact, guys, I was real close to attending Jacksonville State and playing football there, man.
All right.
You got any hair underneath that hat?
Nah, man, I'm like you, man.
I apologize. Go ahead, John.
No, I got too much hair under here, man. As a matter of fact, I need to go.
I just had to say, William. I apologize. I mean, God bless America. I'm sorry, I was boxed. My mind's at work. I won't do that again.
Oh no, you're good, man. If I'm going to be called anybody, I'd rather for you to call me William.
Oh, that's all right. I got a little story about that, but I don't know if I should bring it up this morning. And tune in tonight, Rex, or come on the show with me, whatever you can do. But tonight's going to be a fun show. I got some things to say, and some things happened last night and this morning that I'm going to bring up. William's involved. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Did everybody pick? Let me make sure. Let me back up, guys, before I move on.
We got 4 or 5. We got 5 Jacksonville State out of 11 people.
Okay. I want to make sure that I give these guys time to finish their Vandy's and Hawaii picks. And now, hey, Beer Cans, you're eligible too, but if you want to bet in, we're an Alabama channel, but this is for everybody. So if you want to play, come on, let's play. It's just a game. In case you didn't know, I'm giving away $100 for the winner at the end of the regular season, not the playoffs, not none of that. It's just regular season. Tell anybody if they want to come play. Come on, we don't care. It's just for fun. There is no gambling. Okay, I'm not promoting gambling. Yeah, we are playing off by the spread. If there's any gambling going on in the chat room, that's on you. I will not cover you, or any one of the guests will not cover you. That's the only way I put it. It'll be illegal that way if we kind of do that kind of stuff. But what you do over there, I've got no control over it. But from the show itself, no, we're not doing that. This money is mine, and I'm giving it away to the winner. That's all it is. It's just a game. Okay, so if you guys want to play, come on. Go ahead. AT.
I just going to say, make sure you spell my name right when you write it out that for that money. I mean, I'll tell you how to spell it again when you need to send the money to me.
Just put in there dumb luck. Okay.
Yeah, that's what D. D stands for dumb luck. I mean, that's my deuce. So hey, dumb luck. Twice lucky. I apologize.
No, you're okay. All right, y'all got Jacksonville State. Here I go. Jacksonville State. They are playing at home. If I remember correctly, this is the same team that Deion Sanders tried to build. Am I right?
No. That team is Jackson, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah, this team is Jacksonville State Gamecocks. That's in Calhoun County, Alabama.
Yep. But here's the thing.
They used to play them all the time. They were a hell of a ball club too.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville State has always been tough.
Yeah.
That's why this year they are playing in the FBS. This is their first game in the FBS. Do you happen to know who the head coach is?
Yeah.
I used to. There used to be a guy named Jack, but I don't know.
I think it's Rich Rodriguez, right?
Rich Rodriguez, the one that we wanted to coach at Alabama.
Yep, and he was
thankful his wife did not like Alabama or their fans, so she said no. We got Saban. Thank you very much, Miss Rodriguez.
Former head coach of West Virginia Mountaineers, right? Back when they had Pat, I forgot his name, Pat Smith and Slayton. That was a tandem that was crazy right there. Great offensive coordinator.
Yep, and that's why I say I tend to believe, I know UTEP has been in the game a lot longer. They know how to play, but it is the first FBS game. And with Coach Rodriguez, I'm sure he's a fine coach. He wouldn't have been looked at by Alabama. I know he doesn't have the pieces to work with, but I don't think UTEP does either. So I'm picking Jack State myself. I'm taking the points. UTEP is going to have to win by 3 for me to lose. Okay. All right, chat room, make your picks. Let's see what y'all want to go with there. All right. And that will be our 3. And right now I'm running at 31 minutes, of course. But I've had to try to kill some time for you guys to be able to get on. That's how I want to keep it too, Rags, is I want to keep it to like 30 to 40 minutes so we can all go back and watch game day or whatever it may be on. Or you might need to be getting ready, so we won't keep you on here too long. Junior may be the same way, and anybody else that comes on the show. I am going to be looking for fans from, say, Tennessee, Auburn, maybe Middle Tennessee State, I don't care, Texas. If they want to come on, make some picks and have a little bit of fun, yeah, let's do it. We'll add a fourth spot just for them. So anyways, sounds good to me. Oh, any questions from anybody? Anybody in the chat room? Let's see.
Who was the third game?
Who was our third game? Jacksonville State.
I know we okay. I guess we picked them up around Vanderbilt. Okay. I thought that was only 2. I'm off in a different la world every day, I guess.
So it's Notre Dame versus Navy.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt versus Hawaii. That's going to be your SEC game. And we're keeping it in state because Alabama's not playing this week. It's Jacksonville State versus UTEP.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yep. And just in case.
Hey guys, I'm about to get ready to get out of here. I got to go and send this off for a giveaway that somebody won on the channel. Guys, I will see you guys tonight if I get on. I'm telling you, I'm like 85% sure that I will be at the Jacksonville State game. I got to get up out of here and get myself ready. I need to have it, but I might not get one. But guys, it was fun doing the pick 'em with you guys, and I will see you guys later.
All right, buddy. You be careful going down there.
Take care and roll. One more week, baby.
One more. Roll Tide.
Good, bud. Nice talking to you, Rags.
All right, guys. Nice talking to y'all.
All right, see you, bud. Okay, there you have it. I'm going to go over it one more time. Notre Dame versus Navy. Notre Dame is picked to win by 20.5. They have to win by 21. If you don't have your picks in, you better hurry up and get them in because I'm fixing to shut it down. All right. And you're going to have Vanderbilt versus Hawaii. Vanderbilt is picked to win by 17.5, which means they need to win by 18. And you're going to have Jacksonville State versus UTEP. And Jacksonville State is picked to lose by 2 points. I picked Jacksonville State. I think everybody else did too. So, anyways, there we go. That's how the show will work. Watch the games, and at the end of it, we'll tally up who's won what. I will go back through, see who bidded what, and give you your points. And at the end of the regular season, it'll be totaled up, and whoever wins, you're getting $100. Now, as far as everybody else knows, the ante has been upped. We have somebody that's offered another $100, so the ante went up. It is now $200 you can win. So, if you want to go for them $200, and I don't mind telling you who it was, he don't want me to, but I will tell you anyway. It is Mr. AT, Alabama Tide, has decided to throw in another $100. So you better get your game on. It ain't just 100 no more; it's 200. And if somebody else does the same thing, we'll throw it to Kitty. Okay, we're just doing this for fun, guys. We don't, But anyways, I'd rather win 200 than I would 100. So there you go. I didn't get to say it with Rags though, but here I'll tell him. So anyways, $200, guys. Use your brain. Don't just go along with us. We could be wrong. And like I said, whoever wins, if it goes down to a tiebreaker, we'll play the other game. But anyways, Guys, we'll get off here. Got to take care of some things. I enjoyed it. If y'all have any questions, all your bids are in. I don't see no more coming in. We will see y'all tonight, 8 o'clock. Hey, guys, I will reiterate the interview tomorrow is at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time. It's going to be a great interview. I think you really, really enjoy this lady. It is our privilege to interview her. Y'all come help me be with her, and I think you're really going to really like this lady and her message that she's sending out. So anyways, that's all for now, guys. Thank y'all for showing up, and we'll see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. Thanks, guys.